Jennifer Grosbeck was visiting her parents with her 18-month-old daughter Lily in Salem, Utah. Her father Chad had strapped little Lily into the car seat and said goodbye to his daughter, not knowing it would be the last time that he would see her alive. Jenny was born on May 26, 1989 in Provo, Utah. She was the youngest of 5 children and had dreams of becoming a medical assistant. Jenny enjoyed being outdoors and spending time with those that she loved, especially her daughter Lily, whom was the center of her universe. Jennifer and Lily set out that night to travel home from Salem to Springfield, Utah, a basic 15-minute drive, but unfortunately, that night was anything but uneventful. At approximately 10:30 p.m. on March 6, 2015, Jenny lost control of her car, plunging it into the icy Spanish Fork River after striking a concrete garter. Around 12 p.m. the following day, a fisherman had spotted the red vehicle laying upside down in the river and called 911. When the officers arrived to the horrific scene, they could hear the desperate pleas from inside. Officer Tyler Beatos was one of the first responding officers, and he is quoted as saying, "We could see a person in the front seat, and we heard a voice saying, 'Help me, we're in here.' It was as clear as day, but once they got the vehicle turned back over, it was obvious that Jenny had already passed away the night before, most likely upon impact. Baby Lily, however, had survived. Lily had been strapped in, suspended above the icy waters for over 14 hours, saving her life. 4 officers and 3 firefighters formed a chain, passing the baby from first responder to first responder, waiting on the riverbank, who then started CPR. Lily regained consciousness in the hospital shortly after, and she was released later that week. Officer Tyler said for 2 nights he laid awake trying to figure out exactly what the noise he heard could be. He said that it was extra motivation for them to rescue baby Lily. All 3 officers recall that day hearing a distinct voice that spurred the rescue of baby Lily, who is now a beautiful 8-year-old little girl being raised by her dad and stepmom.
That baby was found 14 hours after the wreck in the overturned car, and Devin Trafney says he held her little hand the first time he saw her afterward.
I came in, I put my finger in her hand, and I told her dad was here, and I love her, and she squeezed my hand. And then a few hours later, she tried to open her eyes, and it was just, I haven't left her bedside since, and I've just been here just sitting next to her waiting for her to get better so she can come home. She's doing all of her nursery rhymes. She's no more monkeys on the bed, the wheels on the bus. She knows everything she knew before anything happened. It's amazing. And the doctors say it's amazing. So I'm blessed. I'm counting all my blessings right now.
Trafney says he's so grateful that his daughter is alive.
Was this the voice of 26-year-old Jenny, calling from the other side, pleading for the officers to save her baby? Well, we will never know the answer to that question. The one thing that we do know was Lily was the sole survivor with no one else around that night. Let me know in the comments below whose voice do you think the officers heard that night. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you can get updated every time I post a new video.